Hello and welcome to Chulip. If you're watching this video, there's a decent chance you've already heard of this game, but if you haven't, welcome to one of the weirdest games I think I've ever played. Chulip is somewhat of a cult hit for the PlayStation 2, and if this is your first time experiencing it, I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I do. I have two main goals for this Let's Play. First of all, I want this to be as comprehensive of a guide as possible. I want to show all of the secrets, and there are lots of secrets in this game. I want to show all of the kisses, and I also want to show the patterns and behavior of the main residents in the game because they're very interesting. The second goal of mine is to show the ways that I think the game would like you to complete it. Chulip is known for being very esoteric and very complex, and for being the kind of game that you really want to, or maybe even have to have a guide to play. And I think people tend to forget that you can play the game without a guide, and there are things in the game that are meant to show you the right answers to problems. So I'd like to show that off in this walkthrough. So without further ado, let's get started with a new game. And here's our protagonist, lovingly referred to as Poor Boy. From the first moment you saw her, a boy and a girl from two different parts of the world, they met and fell in love. The kiss of happiness. What is your name? Now, this character does not have an official name in-game. A lot of guides will just refer to him as Poor Boy or the protagonist. He does technically have an official name. Somebody looked through the game's files and found what we assume was supposed to be an official name. His name is Mike, which in Japan is a very generic name to refer to usually an American character. But I have my own naming conventions for these guys. I usually name the boy something after Chu and the girl something after Lip. So this boy will be Chuck. I see. And here comes the girl, who also has an official name. What is her name? Now, this girl's name is Mary, which, again, in Japan is a very generic name to refer to an American girl. I'm not sure why they use generic American names for the characters. Maybe it's a placeholder for something else. But either way, in my game, she will be, Linda. So we'll be following the adventures of Chuck and Linda. I see. Your name is Chuck. Her name is Linda. For poorer or hungrier, will you stay happy together as long as you both shall live? It's a very serious question for 14-year-olds. But they say yes. Now you may give her a kiss. And that is the main mechanic of Chulip. This is a game where you are meant to kiss as many people as possible. This is 3-2 Long Life Town. The sun is setting. Nobody knows where they are from. Secretly, quietly, and modestly, Chuck and his father moved in. By the way, the rent is 9,000 Z a month. Father and son. There are only 2 people in the family. So let's make the most of our lives. So they have determined. Listen to me, Chuck. No matter how poor we are, we'll always be together. Take a break and then go say hello to our new neighbors. I'll clean up in the meantime. I don't wanna. What? Rebellious stage, Chuck? I don't remember raising you to be like that. So go say hello to our neighbors. You have to say yes or you can't progress. What? You are going right away? That's my son. I'm so happy I could cry. However, it's sad that your heart is still weak. If your heart falls to pieces, you'll never recover. Take care as you explore. Alright, goodbye, Chuck. As you can see, we have health up in the corner. We have 5 hearts right now. This represents the strength of our hearts. If we take damage, we'll lose health up there. You take damage by either getting physically hurt or by being embarrassed. Right now, we only have 5 health. That will change as the game goes on. You save by going into the bathroom. Oh? You want to use the toilet? When you go to the bathroom, your life is recorded. You should go to the bathroom sometimes to freshen up. So, open the save screen. And there's a save screen. I'm just gonna save over this one. The data has been saved. You should save frequently in this game. This is one of those games where if you die, you just go straight back to your last save. There's no checkpoints, it's all manual saving. Alright, so let's head out to Long Life Town and meet our neighbors. Now, if this is your first time with Chulip, things are going to seem deceptively normal at first. But stay with me, I promise things get exciting. I heard new tenants moved in. That's my favorite character. I heard they're from a big city in the west. I heard it's even farther than Funny Bone City. That means they couldn't make it in the big city? Yeah, I guess. I feel sorry for those two being so poor. I hear the son's name is Chuck. A poor Chuck. Hee hee hee. Alright, this guy is this guy's my favorite, so we're gonna talk to him first. How do you do, Chuck? I'm Dr. Dandy. Nice to meet you. Come to my hospital anytime. And here we have another one. I see, you're the kid who moved into that house. You look like a nice kid. I'm Michelle. My house is in the 1st district near Turtle Bath. Why don't you come to my place tomorrow? Hee hee hee. Nice to meet you, kid. Hee hee hee. Alright, so red flags here. In Japan, if this happens, if somebody you just met off the street invites you to their house, that tends to mean they're in a cult and they're trying to recruit you. Happens more often than you'd think. Let's come and check the trash can. This is going to be your main source of items. And we get a cold sweet potato, which is a healing item. You can keep checking the trash cans and get multiple things. You can get hurt by doing this. I'm not sure if you can get hurt during the prologue. I actually don't think you can. But there will be important things in that trash can and this one later in the game. Oh, you can't read the signs yet. Alright, let's see what we get in here. Ooh, another cold sweet potato. These are good to have for later. So I'm going to keep looking. It's empty. There's a lot of things you can't do right now because the game hasn't officially started. The town will open up a lot more later. Oh? I've never seen you before. Kids don't have to work. Grown-ups do. I envy you, haha. Oh? Your family is very poor. Please excuse me, haha. I have no job. You have no money. I hope we can find a job soon, haha. You'll notice that a lot of these characters have little catchphrases they say at the end. And that man is named Batayan. He did not introduce himself. How rude. At some point, you have to make sure you check this button. It'll be important for later. The button is broken. You pretty much just have to know that. Alright, let's go down here. This is the antique shop. You'll need this a lot later as well. How do you do? I'm Mr. Cheapot. I own the antique shop. Nice to meet you, Chuck. That is my dog, Rocky. Look, it's the dog from the opening. Rocky says nice to meet you. Closed already, the store is. Come back tomorrow. Alright, so there's not a whole lot to do right now. The opening is a bit of a slog, but you have to get through it. Oh, there she is. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Linda. I live in Long Life Town. The music in this game is fantastic. Hey, do you want to give me a kiss? Sure. Just kidding. Oh, you'd kiss someone you've just met? By the way, what's your name? I'm Chuck. Chuck? Weird name. Are you the poor boy who just moved in here? I knew it. So you are really poor. By the way, you've never kissed, have you? Interesting question to ask someone you just met. I knew it. There is no way. You look so inexperienced. And you just moved here. You don't know anything. Ouch. In this town, people kiss using the triangle button. But you can't kiss people that easily. Usually they'll get angry. Understood? Yes, ma'am. You're poor, but pretty smart, Chuck. But you are not my type. Ah, rejected. Alright, so if you've played this game before, you know what you have to do, but I'm trying to show the intended way for things. So eventually, I assume the player would wander back home and see if Dad's finished up, which he is not by the looks of it. What? You met the girl you saw in your dream? Congratulations! It's fate. Go tell her how you feel. Go give her a kiss. So I would not recommend trying this in real life, but because this entire game is about kissing, that is what you have to do. Here's the kiss button, by the way. Lovely animation just for that. If you try to kiss other people, they won't let you. I'm not going to try it now because I think they actually tell you more information if you do it after the prologue. And that's the appropriate response to that. Eek! Weirdo pervert! I can't believe you tried to kiss me. What? You and I kissed in your dream? That's just a dream. This is reality. Ha! So that didn't go so well. I think anybody could have told him that it wouldn't go so well. But anyway, back to Dad to tell him that his plan was a colossal failure. Hey Dad, I did the thing you told me to do. Didn't go so well. You are heartbroken, however. As a person, Chuck, your father loves you from the bottom of his heart. Well, at least we got somebody who loves us. What? You met the girl you saw in your dream? And when you tried to give her a kiss, your heart was broken? Is that right? That's okay. Don't worry. I have a plan to win her over. Operation Love Letter. Now that is a good plan. Write a love letter using this. Huh? No, I can't find it. My letter set is missing. If only you had it, you could write a love letter. I definitely put it in this box. I really did. Alright, so despite a small hitch in the plan, this is in fact a much better plan than just going up to a random stranger that you've never met and giving them a kiss. Writing a love letter is definitely better. But Dad's missing his love letter set, so we need to go find another one. There's really no other place to look than the shop. Do you have love letter sets? A letter set? I've sold it to Batayan the other day. By the way, Rocky won't come home. Very friendly, my dog is. But he is angry when I'm not around. Walk slowly in front of him. Rocky, where are you? So you'll notice throughout the course of the game there are quite a few typos. Some of them are pretty minor. Some of them are a little bit less minor. But let's talk to Batayan. I'm in trouble. I don't know what to do. I bought a letter set to use for my job search, haha. However, a dog stole it from me. I'm in trouble, haha. Oh, that one. He stole my letter set, haha. That appears to be Rocky. Wait, you stupid dog! Yeek! Get him, Rocky! Alright. So here we have our first angry person. But we'll talk about this next time. Alright, there is no pause screen. To pause the game, you have to pull up the inventory. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you will continue with this journey into Chulip. I'll see you next time!